Now this had to become, my life has to be the spiritual quest.
Yes.
I'm now the seeker, and I now wish for truth, I wish for answers, I wish for experience, and I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to this. And I'm not sure how. A girl, through someone else, serendipitous, and she invited me to a meditation in Galway, and that was Sahaj Marg at the time. And I spent 3 months fully dedicated to my practice, those first 3 months. My friends were still taking ecstasy, MDMA, partying, and I just knew that it just fell away. I've never taken a class, nothing. I've never had the desire since my first sitting to ever take any form of a drug outside of myself, nothing.
And when you did agree to take your first sitting, was it something that you were feeling, were you looking for something? Were you looking for this? Or were you just searching as you had been for the past decade, and you happened to come across something that answered things for you?
No, at this stage I had been searching, even in the 20s, amongst, the utilization of drugs recreationally and for hallucinogenic purposes and for experience and for, looking for something greater than myself and connecting to that. I had these glimpses, and by the time I was 30, coming into my 30th birthday back at home, and then it really was, something was so grounded in me, so deep in my being, that I was on a spiritual quest now. That all of these little minuscule events had helped in the spiritual quest. Now this had to become, my life has to be the spiritual quest.
Yes.
I'm now the seeker, and I now wish for truth, I wish for answers, I wish for experience, and I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to this. And I'm not sure how. And then these sittings came, and knowing what I got in those first 3 sittings, it was like an answer to my prayers.
So it was the impact of those sittings initially that told you this is my path.
Yes.
It was so soon. It was just in
so
the first
soon,
3. Yeah.
because I saw my friends going out, and they were, there was this great big rave in Galway city, and everyone was prepared to, take their whatever they were taking, and I was just like, no, I don't need it. Like, I fully trust that what I'm doing here, and this I didn't know it consciously, logically, this was transmission and pranahuti or any of this, but there was something that told me, my higher self, my knowing, said you don't need any of this. And I partied just as much as they did on total transmission.
Yeah.